I'm Arthur Arkish for Pro Football Weekly with an off-season preview of the Indianapolis Colts. No team outside of the Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers faced more adversity and dealt with more injuries than the Indianapolis Colts last season. With the league-leading 17 players on injured reserve, the Colts still managed to make their 9th consecutive postseason appearance, which tied an NFL record. Unfortunately, had an early exit in the first-round home loss to the Jets. Now, in order for the Colts to become the first team to host and play in a Super Bowl next year, there are a few things they're going to need to address. The first step they've already taken by tagging Peyton Manning. As you all know, he's an unrestricted free agent, but he's not going anywhere. He will be guaranteed salary-wise for next year at just over $23 million, and this is just a way of buying the Colts more time to lock him up long-term. So while Colts fans don't need to worry about Peyton being there next year, they do need to worry about the offensive line, which has been an issue for several years now. Ryan Deem's play regressed last year. The three-man rotation at guard of Kyle Devan, Mike Pollock, and Jamie Richard left something to be desired, and Charlie Johnson is still playing out of position. He's a more natural guard. Now what this means is the Colts could be looking for a pair of new tackles. They need upgrades for certain. Also, an issue that the Colts will need to address will be the running back position. Joseph Adai is an unrestricted free agent. They would love to have him back. Moving on to wide receiver, Reggie Wayne, all-pro season, tremendous. After that, there were injuries that really kind of curbed the development of this unit. Austin Collie was a star in the making, but concussions have really slowed him down. Anthony Gonzalez, same can be said with his knee. Pierre Garçon has all the talent in the world, but the inconsistency hasn't been there. This is another position that they could address in the offseason. Turning to the defense, Bob Sanders was just released earlier this week. We knew this was coming, at least if he wasn't willing to work out his deal. That makes re-signing Melvin Bullitt, another potential free agent, all the more critical. Bullitt has been huge in Sanders' absence, and they will certainly need him next year. Moving up front, stopping the run has been an issue for the Colts. They could use a little bit more stoutness at the point of attack. Antonio Johnson, Daniel Muir, Eric Foster, all potential free agents, all decisions the Colts will have. Lastly, moving to the special teams, which was among the worst in the league last season, the Colts have real issues. Adam Vinatieri, another unrestricted free agent, and the lone bright spot for the Colts special teams last season. They need to find a way to get him back. So while there is still certainly work to be done for the Colts, with the offensive line and running game leading the list, with Peyton Manning still at the top of his game and the rest of the division in a state of flux, the Colts should still be in the driver's seat in the AFC South next season. For all the latest news and analysis, be sure to check us out on Twitter and at ProFootballWeekly.com.